Hey guys! Okay, I want to welcome you all back. Today is Crystal Talk Thursday, okay? And like I said before, if there are certain crystals that you guys want me to talk about, just let me know in the comments. You can PM me, and I'll talk about whatever crystals you guys want to hear about, okay? So today, for the first one, we're actually going to talk about apatite, okay? Now, apatite is one of my favorite crystals. It's really great because you can use it for any of the chakras. It has a special quality in it to helping specifically the throat chakra. So the good thing about apatite is that with that special quality for the throat chakra, it really helps when you're struggling with anything related to communication. Okay, so that's what the fifth throat chakra is for. It's for communication. So this chakra, and this crystal, when you work on this, it really helps people who have maybe like occupations where you have to do a lot of communicating with other people, a lot of talking, trying to, express yourself. Okay, so would be helpful for like teachers, people who have to do a lot of presenting, public speakers, even people who are writers, because you're still using your voice in some type of way to express yourself and to communicate with the world. Okay, so apatite is really great for the throat chakra, but like I said, you can use it for any of the chakras. It comes in a lot of different colors. Today I'm going to show you two different colors. I'm going to show you the blue, and then I have another one that's like greenish, has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. Okay, so because apatite is so great for communication, it really helps you to bring clarity to not only, what you're saying, but also your mental clarity. So I highly recommend apatite if you are trying to meditate, if you're having a lot of like chatter in your mind while you're meditating, or if there's something very specific that you're trying to get clear on while you're meditating. Apatite would be a great crystal for that. Okay, so I'll show you. Start with this one. So this is my blue apatite. Okay, it's a really deep blue. Now, physically, apatite is really great for people that have arthritis. It's good to help with rebuilding tissue. Okay, so if you're having any issues with that, apatite is great for that. And another thing that that's great for is helps to, this is the greenish yellow piece. Apatite is also really good to channel the energy of the stone to the specific part of your body that needs it the most. So you can use apatite in elixirs if you want. I know I've said this before, but it's really important, so I'm going to repeat myself, that when you are making elixirs, and by elixir I mean that you're putting the stone like in water and letting it sit and then drinking it, okay? But when you do that, like either of these stones, you wouldn't want to use because these are raw pieces, okay? You only want to use tumbled pieces when you're making elixirs. And the reason being is, like, I don't know if you guys can see, like, in here, but see all these little, like, crevices and cracks? There can be a lot of bacteria that grows in there, even if you clean them, and you just don't want to risk, something being in there and you getting sick. With the tumbled stones, you can really like clean them off, and you can, they're not little cracks and crevices that you have to worry about, okay? So the other thing is, before you do elixirs, you cannot make elixirs with all types of crystals. So you really want to just like Google like which ones you can use elixirs for, but please make sure you check that because some of them are toxic. You don't want to just put any crystal in water and drink it. Okay, but apatite is one that you can. So, like I said, apatite is great for rebuilding tissue, good for people that have arthritis, and it really will channel the energy to where your body needs it specifically. Now, one thing that I like to do with Apatite, I tend to use the blue Apatite when I'm doing this. Not saying that you have to, but I just tend to. So let's say that let's say you're having some pain in your shoulder or wherever. Okay, you can, and you want to use the side that has the point, if you have one. So a piece like this, I like to use more than, let's say, a tumbled stone. So you can literally just take the crystal, put it on the area where you're having the pain, and you want to go counterclockwise. So you want to make circles that are counterclockwise circles, okay? And what that's going to do is that's going to pull the painful energy out. It's going to be pulling that out. And I like to do that a few times. And then, I'll just, shake the crystal off like this, just, releasing any of that negative energy. And then you want to go back and do the same thing again, but you want to do it clockwise, okay? So you want to go counterclockwise and then clockwise. And I have gotten great results, if I'm having, pain in my back, or a lot of times, my pain in my shoulder is usually on this side. But you can do that, but once again, I am not telling you to not go to your doctor or stop taking your medication or stop doing what your doctor said and just use crystals. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this can be used in addition to whatever you're doing for your pain. Okay? So that's another great thing that Apatite is really useful for. Okay? Now, spiritually, Apatite can be great when you are trying to work on your psychic abilities, okay? It can also be helpful if you are doing any past life work, all right? So if you're trying to, do some past life recall, or, just learn more, if you already know some things about your past lives and you're just trying to learn more and understand more about that, you can use this crystal for that as well. Apatite is also good for balancing. So it's going to balance energy. Like I said, it will balance the energy of your pain to alleviate some of that. So like I said, this would be great for meditation as well. So that will help, to balance and clear your mind, have you in more of a physical and mental state of clarity. Okay? Now, specifically for the blue Apatite, okay, that this is really great for spiritual guidance. So if you are, working in your spiritual journey, you feel like, maybe you're stuck, you're not sure what you should be working on next, Apatite would be a great thing to use just for that guidance from the other side, that divine guidance, okay? So I'll just show you guys these again. Now, I've always kind of been drawn more towards the blue Apatite, but the greenish, yellow, it's absolutely beautiful as well. Okay. But the big thing about Apatite that I usually take from it is, like I said, just about that communication piece, okay, and using that if you have to express yourself in any way, and then also just to help with any aches or pains that you're having. So in my experience, those have been the two things that Apatite has been most beneficial for me. Okay, guys? Alright, so like I said in the beginning, if you have crystals that you want me to talk about, every Thursday is going to be Crystal Talk Day. Okay, so I will definitely, try to do my best to talk about the crystals that you want to hear about, especially if I have them in my own collection, so then I can kind of show you guys. All right, so let me know how Apatite has been helpful to you, if it's something that you feel like you might need in your life, and let me know what you want to talk about next week. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.